free. I told you you could always count on me. Always count on me.
Greetings to my general viewing audience. It's your man Shane Black, and I'm back. And I'd like to talk to you about something a little more jovial, something fun. Let's talk about something fun in this video. In that I dove into politics, and I am going to run in an upcoming election. I tell you to vote for me, but you don't know who in the hell I am. So, well, that just kind of shoots that down the drain. But it's a low-level political office, if you will, because you got to start somewhere. But let's have some fun, and let's talk about the things we used to talk about, such as stupid-ass black people. Now, in this case, we have a Caucasian Tennessee police officer with it's Collegedale, Tennessee, and he saw somebody speeding, and this person just happened to be black. That black motherfucker is 20-year-old Delane Gordon. And the officer is kind enough. He asks Delane Gordon multiple times to step out of the car. And that, well, you'll see in the video, initially, Delane was reluctant to give up that ID information and was fiddling with his phone. I'm going to record you. I'm going to record you. And then, well, no, give me the supervisor. Give me the supervisor. And, well, we'll get to what happens when you watch the video. However, I would like to point something out. And that is, well, hell, you probably already understand. Well, I shouldn't say understand. I don't understand. You've probably seen it happen multiple times. But what I don't understand is how is it that the majority of black people that I am aware of, which likely just the majority of black people, period, I would say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now, whether you feel that traffic stop is legitimate or illegitimate, if you think it's illegitimate, that's fine. Give up your driver's license. Give them your driver's license. Give them your name. Sign that ticket and get the fuck on your way. Bim, boom, bam. Done and done. And I'm speculating here. I don't know for certain. Maybe it's because so many black people are so fucking stupid that they think the courthouse only deals with criminal cases. Because that's all if you look at the FBI crime statistics, it appears that that's all they go down to the courthouse for. What is it? What is it? Child support, paternity test, and criminal cases. Somebody should tell your black ass that they have a civil division down there at the courthouse, and they also have judges that deal with infractions. And what your traffic ticket is an infraction, unless you don't handle that shit, and then you could have a bench warrant out for your arrest. The court, you look up and Google that shit. Courthouse in Tennessee. And then you say, oh, well, hell, the courthouse is right down there. But the courthouse is not at the location where you are receiving your ticket. Unless you're just so damn stupid you're actually getting a ticket at the courthouse. You don't hold court in the street. That being said, let's see what happens when Delane Gordon decided to hold court in the street.
He said he pulled me over for a traffic stop and he's going to tase me. You can't do that, officer, because I called for your supervisor. I have my license. What is the reason I'm getting out?
Give your information.
I didn't refuse. I asked.
Now you're resisting.
I haven't refused. I asked to speak to your supervisor.
Get out.
Sir, I feel uncomfortable. Please get your supervisor.
I don't give a shit what you feel like. I said get out.
Please stop it. Why are you being like this? This is how y'all really are? Please stop. This is all on tape. Please stop.
Get out of the car.
Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this? No, sir.
I'm telling you, get out.
I'm telling you that this is not lawful. Oh my God, that's not lawful, sir.
Get out.
That's not lawful.
Get out.
Oh, that shit was funny to me. Because you could hear him. It's like in a cartoon or something. And when his ass is getting tased. Oh, Delane, you stupid motherfucker. You. I'll say thank you. Thank you, Delane, for giving me a chuckle tonight. Because I'm making the video at night. But look. This is a prime example of one, what is wrong with the black community. That starts out with a lack of intelligence, and then something else I want to point out, which most black people are just too stupid to understand. Now, you heard Delane say, I want a supervisor. And then a lot of these videos where you see some dumbass black person acting like they're Perry Mason on the side of the road. Hold on while I refreshify my electrolytes. Oh, yeah. They want to ask for a supervisor. It's a simple speeding ticket. Sign that shit and be on your way. But now I want a supervisor. And when you think about it, when your black ass asks or requests a supervisor, that pulls one more officer off the street who could be stopping a crime taking place in the black community. There was an author who wrote a book, and part of it dealt with, and there's a black author. If I can find a link to that shit, I'll put it in the description box. But he was arguing against that myth with regards to, why the police are, arresting black people arresting black people at a disproportionate rate due to racism. And therefore, police are the response from liberals and the black criminals is that, because it's racism and you can't do that, and they file complaints. And so what the police tend to do is not be as proactive. They're not going to go down to the black community looking to stop a criminal act or to nip it in the bud, I won't say, because you can't necessarily stop a criminal act before it takes place unless it's some kind of conspiracy to commit murder, and then you stop them because you know that this is what they are going to do. However, just a random traffic stop. Oh, your lights out. Oh, your tags are expired. Your windows are too darkly tinted. And then, wait, hey, I found out. You've got a warrant. But the law-abiding black individuals who find themselves stuck in those poor areas, likely due to poor life choices of their own, they can't get out. Or maybe they're elderly and they didn't get in on the 401k or the Roth IRAs or, anything of that nature. So they're living on their pension and they're just stuck in a bad neighborhood. They want the police there, but that black community is underserved, is what he argued. They're underserved because the criminals don't want the police there, and they file complaints. And then you have liberal white activists who want to look at some statistics and say, I know, because look at how many black people are arrested as opposed to people of other races. Look at the FBI statistics when it comes to murder. I think I may have put it in another video, but for the most part, black people comprise somewhere between 11 and 13% of the population in the United States. But black people are responsible for approximately 50% of the homicides. Somewhere between 48 and 51%, I forget the FBI statistics. So, and I'm not saying every criminal act, but just in general, you have black people committing crimes at a rate that is greater than the percentage, or at a rate that's greater than the percentage of which they compose the population of the United States. 13% of the population, 50% of the murders. 13% of the population, maybe 40% of the assaults. 13% of the population, 45% of the stolen vehicles. And generally speaking, you're not going to inconvenience yourself by traveling 30, 40, 50 miles outside of your neighborhood to go jack somebody's car, to go kill somebody, to go assault somebody. You're going to do that shit in your neighborhood. And generally, black criminals are going to be found in low-income black areas. So, black people are going to be the victims. Look, I got more serious than I thought I was going to get. Hold on. Well, that got way more serious than I wanted it to be. So I hope you had a good laugh at that. One person who likely isn't laughing is Jaquan Henderson. And that's Jaquan. Last name is Henderson. Henderson. What is he from? He was shot by the Trenton Police Department. And I think he's from Burlington, New Jersey, but it's all happened in New Jersey. And he, too, decided not to get out of the car. And instead of an electric shock, he got a shock, all right, with bullets. I'll probably hit on that later, who knows, once I could get more information. They haven't released any body cam footage from that. But what will it take for black individuals to realize, hey, you got caught. Just get the fuck out of the car and live your life. And now Jaquan Henderson will continue to live his life for a while as at least a paraplegic, but I believe it said quadriplegic is nothing below, well no, it said nothing below his chest. So he might still be able to move his arms, but they dropped 4 aggravated assault charges against him. Likely because they figured it'd be kind of hard for him to assault somebody when that motherfucker can barely move. That's it. That's all, Jenna Viewer. I'm out.